Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Blazing X, and welcome to my very first video recap or review, depending on how you want to put that. What this video is going to be about is I'm going to go through 5 videos of my past and make a little comment on them. And we're going to go through about 5 minutes of each one, and I'm going to make some comments, have some jokes, things like that. This is going to be pretty plain Jane right now. I may do one in the future, but also we're getting near the end of the year. So with that being said, however, let us begin. Alrighty, so the first one I think I'd definitely like to mention, or bring up, is the very first episode of Cosmeteer I ever did. That being, I've been waiting for this, Cosmeteer episode 1. You guys weren't around for when I did this. This was back in 2018, a long time ago, prior to my evolution, if you will. This video was actually quite a good video, not to lie. It was actually a good, well-done video, despite the fact of me using Bandicam. Which, you gotta work with what you gotta work with. However, I'm just gonna show you the vid. Okay, we're back. Okay, I just had to make sure the volume wasn't gonna go cranking loud.
Hello everybody, what is up? Blaze here again. And today...
First things first, I'm sorry I interrupted 4 seconds in. But let's just acknowledge the fact that I think my intro is a little bit better nowadays. And hey guys, what's up? Blaze here again. Oh, I'm so glad I transitioned. I'm so glad I did that.
We're playing Cosmeteers.
Also, what the heck's happening to the graphics? I do not remember this being that bad.
I know it's a bit new game. I mean, it's been around since... Actually...
Bit new game! Bit new game! 2011, my... I can't say the rest of that, but you get my point. 2011, that ain't new, even in 2018.
Actually, when I heard about it, I just heard about it a week ago, and I decided, hey, why not try out? Might be fun. Let's get into a new game.
Fun it was, indeed, fun it was.
Oh, no, let's go easy, because I don't know exactly how these galaxies work and stuff like that. Oh,
Very much a wise choice, I will say that. I do not regret doing that.
all I know is that it's a game where you build ships and destroy ships and you have lots and lots of smash up stuff. So you know what? Let's get into this.
True.
Yeah. Load. Oh yay, we loaded! Yay! Oh my. Okay.
Blaze's first reaction to the physics in that game.
Ominous music, I love it. I'll
Ominous.
destroy a buddy over here. Do. Come on, we can do it. He's only almost half a kilometer away from you. How's it this hard? Oh, can we try?
Oh, can we just acknowledge the fact of how old this is? I mean, look at this. No big thrusters at all. Aw, the good old days. There's not even an MPS reader. Makes me feel old.
Arm speed? If we can arm speed. Wait, what's gonna happen? We will collide. Oh my. Oh, okay. I didn't know this was a thing. Oh my. Dang, we have no people steering our guns. At least I think that's what it says.
Blazing been playing for 10 seconds, already thinks he knows it all. Oh, is he mistaken?
We're being destroyed by a mini ship with a single gun. Why?
Single gun. Clearly 2 guns visible.
Where are our peoples? Work, please. Work, please. Oh gosh. Come on. Come on. Please. Please, come on. Be nice. We're hardly doing anything to this guy. Come on. Oh, okay. Fine. Fine, you want to play this game? You really want to play this game?
Blazing allowing this to go on for an eternity.
Please. Please.
What happened to my voice? It's when please.
Oh, no, he's exploding inside of himself. Perfect.
Combusting, boy.
No, it's not as a kill him, it's a self-explode.
I'm allowed to criticize myself.
Oh, that's what that does. Oh, okay. I didn't know.
What a
Come
bloody
on.
wrench!
He's nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I didn't mean it.
You bloody blew him up, you idiot! You blew him up! I think you meant it.
Okay, now go over here and kill this guy. Yay!
Blaze not caring about copyrights.
This totally works. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we lost more people.
Blazing not understanding power. What the heck was that noise? I think Mike. What the heck was that noise?
Why? Okay, I didn't know that worked. Okay, it's filled. Let's see. Oh my, we only have, what, 8 people working this ship? Okay. Even I know.
Blazing about to experience how costs really work in Cosmeteer.
Oh, what? $4,000? To install this? Okay. But I mean, wow. I also heard there's
Also,
like an F.
you can clearly tell this is like old school Blazing because of the fact that he doesn't have parallel mirror imaging on. I had such a hard time when me and Flubbery used to make ships and have ship challenges because of the fact I didn't understand the mirror imaging.
Yellow knives? My friends have been playing it for a little while, like all week. So, yeah. Oh, there it is. What it does. I'm scared to know what it does eventually. I'm really scared to know. Okay, let's go kill this guy over here. Oh my! Oh my! What are we doing? Why are we going so fast over?
Blaze forgetting he's on 4 times speed. You can briefly see up at the top that you can. It's 4 times.
Right, we are in 4 times the speed mode.
What was that crackling sound?
We're not running as people as fast. Yay! And oh my gosh, he's destroyed. Okay, that works. Also, before I came in here, guys, I did do a little building myself.
Little building. By that he means he built 2 or 3 giant convoy ships. Or at least convoy at the time. He believed it was big, but they weren't.
So I kind of get how this thing works. I didn't want to come here completely blind. And yeah, you know what? Let's protect the rockets, because.
Oh gosh, Blazing not understand how momentum and physics works in this game.
There we go.
Anyways, we're gonna go on to the next video because I don't want you guys experiencing 2018 Blazing X builds. Actually, true fact, I actually still have this ship. It's called the United. I think it's called the United. The United Force, I believe it is. I had to actually look at that. Alrighty, so the next video that I want to go over, and I think I definitely want to go over, is the Tabs episode #randomness that I did, I think, in 2017. This one I definitely I want to go over just because of how hilarious it is. I'm gonna critique it definitely. I want to also compare it to modern Tabs too. A lot of people actually forget what Tabs used to look like, which is really sad because that was only 5 years ago. Technically 4 years ago, that looks like this. Like, that's only 4 years ago. Think about that. Like, little. That's a little less than 1,500 days. Actually, I think that no, that's a little less than 1,500 days. That's kind of sad. That's hold on. Yeah, that's about 1,400 days, maybe a little more. Anyways, let us watch this.
Hey guys, Blaze here again, and
again the intro.
yes, I am finally back. It's been a while because, you know, Christmas and all that beautiful stuff. But, you know,
what was that? Steve. What was that? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I don't do that anymore.
yeah, I'm not actually dead. Sorry guys, for that. But, yeah. So today, instead of doing Order 66, as much as it was beautiful, we are actually
what is that?
a little old-fashioned. Yeah. We're gonna have the cavalry, and I believe I have 6 out there. Yep. And we're just starting off basic here, and it's gonna be 6 musketeers versus.
What was that? I get a good. This is why you guys need to watch this. This is bloody hilarious. I'm not gonna leave any of the links in down here, but you guys can go watch them in the links. This is I think 2017. Oh my gosh! Just look through the playlist. There's only like 3 tab videos in my entire thing. It's not that hard.
6 M16s. So basically, it's like modern day versus cavalry. So let's see how this starts. Anyways, guys, before I start it, thank you for all the support you guys given me after the first 4 years. Really appreciated. Really is appreciated now. Please subscribe. Really appreciated to my channel, and also a shout out to
Blazing for getting the shout out name.
Channel. I wouldn't exactly want to say, but basically the channel called Jesus. My friend basically has it, so you put basically he's trying to get 10,000 subscribers without the use of a single video. However, he's already gotten 50. So guys, make sure you subscribe to him. It's obvious when you see his channel.
Trying to get 10,000 subscribers without a single video. Oh, what! If someone actually got that, I would genuinely be impressed.
And they're like 7 seconds long. But anyways, guys, thank you for all the support. Please subscribe, really appreciate it, and like and subscribe. I already said subscribe. But yeah, also comment down below and see what you want, and possibly get what you want next. Like what you want, and you know, you get the drill. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. So
Blazing,
Well.
not understanding how M16s versus muskets is a big issue.
That was beautiful. So guys, I'll pause the video for a second here, and I'll get the second battle ready. Yeah. Bye. Anyways, guys, I am back again with the second round of cavalry versus the modern day society military, and so far the modern day military already has 1-0 against the cavalry of the olden days and all that. And
no kidding, they will. This is like modern military versus. This is like modern military versus the revolution. Oh gosh.
Well, let's get this going.
What was that?
Yeah! Woo! Okay, and looks like it's starting off good. Oh, the defenses were demolished. Rip, ba-boom, dead, and dead. Oh gosh. Okay, so there's only 2 left, guys. I do not know who's gonna win this. I think one guy has got shot. There's only, oh, and no, it is. And so I'll pause the video again, and we'll do the final battle of this chapter. Yeah.
Chapter. Hey, I'm allowed to make criticism of myself. I am more than allowed.
Anyways, guys, I am back again with the 3rd round of this. And sorry, this is actually not the last round because, you know, will not be better without a massive explosion. Well, I mean, like, why not? We'll end it off with a massive explosion from our friends here at Barrels.inc, or if you want to do it, LandfallGames.inc. But, yeah, so let's start this. Yeah! Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention I did add 3 more M16s to the other team because it might have seemed a tiny bit unfair with all the other guys surrounded and hiding. But you know what? We probably will succeed. I'm just gonna stand here. I think I probably will be safe. I'm thinking. Look at that guy. Look at that guy way over there. Over here on the rock. Just relaxing.
Wow, I will give credit on one thing. That was one heck of a snipe by this dude. That was one heck of a snipe.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, the M16s are getting roasted. Oh my gosh, guys. They might actually lose. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm a fish. Oh my gosh, and I'm trying.
Oh, I always get a good chuckle when I hear about the fish days. Oh, those were good days. They were. They genuinely were.
Swim. It's pretty hard.
What?
You're to me. I am the fish. I am the swim.
Oh, it brings back so many good memories.
Well, I'm back. I have returned.
However, with that being said, I'm going to switch to the next video. Alrighty, so the next one is going to be sort of 2-part. I want to go over the first Lego animation I ever did that I was actually legitimately proud of versus one of the more recent modern ones. So I'm going to show this here off here in a moment. I just want to show you guys a comparison. Oh gosh, the unfocused camera. Why did his head fly that way? And why is there a bag? Oh, the unfocused graphics. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys one of my newest ones. I wanted just to show a brief comparison. It's going to be around the same time, too. Okay, so this is one of my more modern videos that I have recently done in Lego animation style. You guys, I think, might be able to tell the difference. I think so. I would just like to point that out. Hold on. Let me see this here. Hold up. Look at this. You can clearly tell right here that he gets his arm slashed. That's an Easter egg. Or blooper. Won't lie, that was actually pretty damn good for what I have. Way better than when I started. I will give credit on that. And also, this is old school animation. This ain't like new stuff where you can actually program it in a software. This is all old school. You can't. It's hard. It's extremely difficult to do old school animation if you don't know what the heck you're doing. It requires a lot more technique. However, let us move on. And to end this off, I thought I would go back to where it all began. And this a blooper to what is to come. This is a spoiler to what's to come. When the 10th anniversary of my channel does come up, I am planning to do a remade version of this, a remastered version, but it's gonna be of modern times. But it's gonna be the same DS. I'm hoping even the same recorder, as this, and it's gonna be almost identical, to how this went. I'm gonna try to make it as identical as possible. No guarantees because Pokemon generation is difficult. But anyways, let us begin.
People, it's I, Blaze, and I am going...
No, I want to say something here. No, this was 2013, so YouTubers were different then. But hey, a first video is a first video. You're gonna have issues. And Blaze in 2013 had a lot of issues. First off, you can't see half the content on the screen, for starters.
Going to show you how to catch a few Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
holding this
see
sideways,
now.
by the way.
Going down through here. Going...
Yeah, true story, I am holding the camera with one hand. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell this, but I'm holding the camera with one hand and trying to play with the other. You need two hands for a DS.
Up here. And now, any second, I should be up here. And now down through here. And let's see if I have a few Pokemon I can swim. Yes, Empoleon. I finished the game, so I got this. So let's see.
Blazing making Empoleon sound like an achievement. Not even a legendary.
Oh, look at this. Oh, shoot. Oh, let's see what this is.
Also, write down in the comments. I want you guys to write down in the comments the time of this video. But also, I want you to write down what was your favorite thing of Pokemon Black or White. And only Black or White. Not Black and White 2. Just Black and White. Because I had so many... That was probably one of... Like, if there was two Pokemon games that I enjoyed, it was Black and White and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Two most favorite games I ever played Pokemon-wise. I will never... I think when it comes to Pokemon, I think Soul Silver and Heart Gold stand out above every single one of them. There's just some unique features about that game that have never been replicated since. Like, for example, you can battle gym leaders more than once. You can actually call some of them, trade with them, have missions with them. And it is all, like, if there's a certain time at night that you're playing the game, you can get certain achievements. That game was so above and beyond its time period. Like, times would, like, bloody heck, the days would change mid-game. Like, let's be honest here.
Oh, looks like one of these. Mantike. Let's go Empoleon. Now.
And that's when that Mantike knew it's dead.
Let's see. I'm gonna catch this thing of an old friend of mine.
Honestly, I don't understand why I never did more of these videos, because this was a time when Black and White was just coming out. It was a popular game at its time. Like, I don't understand why I actually didn't do more of these. Must have just been too busy at the time.
So I might as well use Netball. Let's see if I catch this thing. And I probably won't, but whatever. Yet you knew it. So
Oh gosh, it broke out.
okay, so that's that. And now for a little more help. Ultra Ball. Let's go.
Also, I want you guys to point out what's wrong with this video. There's something wrong with this video, and no one has ever pointed it out to me. I know it's there because I purposely put it in there all those years ago. What is wrong with this video? There's something wrong. Figure it out. Leave it, write down in the comments what is wrong with this video. And I don't mean the graphics, because that's definitely a problem. But I mean like a problem in the gameplay. Look carefully, because you can only see it for like a second.
I'm gonna use the Ultra Ball. Wait.
No, I'm not gonna say anything, but I know what it is.
Oh. I'm gonna do one more try, and then let's go into a different. Oh. Sun. Releases water. Oh. Trainer. I'm going to the bag.
Oh, the good old days.
Master Ball. Now, it's use. It's obvious to catch it because you know what Master Ball will really do. They catch anything in one hit. Okay, we're about to catch this Pokemon. We got Mantine. Whatever. What would you like? No, not right now, because I have other business to do. I have other businesses to attend to. Okay, whatever. Okay, I might just do one more and then I have to sign off for now, people. Okay, this is gonna be the last one.
Oh, the end. This is the end of my very first video, and this is the first time I ever sign off, too.
No way, bro.
Honestly, though, for my first video, actually, I'll leave this for the end of the video.
Okay, that's not my last one, people. Whew. So people that play Pokemon, it's...
Also, if you look in the screen, you can actually see me very briefly, and you can also see parts of my room very briefly for like a split second. Mind you, it's only like the wall and the ceiling. But I think you can see like a one poster, and you can see like right there, I think. You can see like a poster, a little bit of a poster right there, but that's it.
Very hard. Very hard to keep this on track. Ooh, Pelipper. Ooh. It's level 35. Now, what's...
I am 100% doing a remastered version of this.
No, I don't want to use that. No. Bag. Pokeballs! So, the best type for this is... let's go with Dive Ball. That sounds stupid, but let's do it. Let's see if I catch this thing. Now, yeah, I got it.
I won't lie, that is about the only thing I did actually right when it came to water Pokemon in this video. Honestly, like, looking back on this video, actually, no, again, I'll leave that. But hold on. Looking back, the only actual two ways to do that right is either Quick Ball or Dive Ball, let's be honest here. At least in black and white.
So people, that's basically all for now, and maybe do another video later. This is Blaze, and signing off.
Oh, Blaze signing off. Oh, we don't need that. There we go. Oh gosh, yeah. We don't need that. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Honestly, much improved since since my very first video. Honestly. I'm honestly surprised. If we actually got a lot of support for me doing more of those Pokemon videos, I would legitimately consider it. But other than that, that was my video review top of about 5 different videos that I did throughout the years. I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you did, please leave a like down below and subscribe for some other content. Also, leave a comment down below on what I might play or review next. And hey, if you want me to review someone else's videos, by all means. But other than that, I will see you all in the next video.